A long, long time ago, there lived a god named Dionysus in ancient Greece. He was the Greek god of wine, comedy, and tragedy. He had a special talent as well. He could shift into the form of any living thing he wanted. He could shapeshift into a roaring lion or a tiny rat. Sometimes he would disguise himself as a man in order to travel about in the world of humans. On one such occasion, Dionysus disguised himself as a handsome young man, dripping with jewels, and went wandering along the shore of the sea. Some pirates saw him and kidnapped him, thinking he was a prince for whom they would receive a great ransom. They grabbed him and carried him off to their pirate ship. Dionysus found all this rather funny and waited to see what these stupid men would do next. The pirates tied him tightly to the mast without knowing that the person was actually a god. When the rope started rubbing his skin uncomfortably, Dionysus simply used his magical powers to push the rope away. The ship's pilot saw this, and he gasped in surprise. He knew that he and his fellow pirates had made a terrible mistake. "You fools! Do you not realize that this is a god we have brought on board our ship?" The captain of the ship scoffed at the pilot's words and ordered the men to bind their prisoner once again. Dionysus kept calm and waited until the ship reached deep water. Dionysus had enough by now, so he pushed the ropes away and turned into a roaring lion. He also conjured up a bear, and together they sprang on the terrified pirates. The pirates leaped overboard into the sea to escape, but before they reached water, Dionysus used his magical powers to turn them into dolphins. Soon, only one pirate left alive on board was the ship's pilot, who had begged for his release. The pilot, too, wanted to jump overboard. When he saw his peers getting turned into dolphins, he knew that it was not a good idea. There was no one left on the ship except for Dionysus and the pilot. The ship moved forward smoothly, sailing toward the island of Naxos. When they reached the island, Dionysus leaped out, leaving the pilot on the ship. Dionysus blessed the man and said, "Behold, I am Dionysus. Have no fear." He waved him goodbye and gave a magical shove out to the sea. Dionysus wandered around, and suddenly he saw a lovely woman sleeping at the shore. When he approached her, Dionysus was taken aback by her beauty. He waited there patiently till she was awake. The woman was none other than Ariadne, daughter of Minos, a very powerful and cruel king. She had journeyed to the island of Naxos with Theseus. While Ariadne slept at night, Theseus left her side and took the ship, stranding her on the island. Ariadne told Dionysus about what happened. Dionysus was enchanted by her beauty and fell instantly in love with her. He asked Ariadne to marry him. Ariadne agreed and accepted Dionysus as her husband. It was only after marriage that she realized he was actually a god.